Welcome back everybody, Broadbent here. Today we are back in the forest on day 87 of our survival. Now today is a special day, a special episode. We have reached the end of our 7-day upload challenge, the 1-week upload challenge. So that means I get to reward myself. I'm not sure what I'm going to go ahead and get. It could be absolutely anything. So I'm going to go ahead and get that sometime in the near future. So that's great news. So this time, we're going to be going for 2 weeks, the Fortnite Upload Challenge. Not the game, the 2 weeks. So this episode does not count towards that challenge. Next episode will be episode 1 of the Fortnite Challenge. So today, we are going to be working on the island base. Now, I want to get that first floor done. And I spent a bit of time last night figuring out the layout of the base. And I'm just going to show you real quick. I think I've got a pretty solid design. So if we go up here, when you go through the main entrance, it will be a completely open plan for the first and second floor. So think of it as a walkway, a balcony on the second floor. So right here, this is going to be a one high area. This fence just marks the edge of the second floor. So we're going to have the staircase, I don't know, it could be somewhere like up here. You go up here, and then there'll be a balcony, and you can look down here into the first floor, sorry. I think that's a decent idea. I've added an extra balcony back here, so we can potentially use this rock. There's so many other rocks around here that I really want to use. I've gone ahead and filled up the log boat all the way on the main island. That is now a chocolate block full of logs. So we're going to go ahead and crack on with this and get this done. So as for the 14-day upload challenge, this is going to be one hell of a challenge. I'm really looking forward to this. I feel like it's going to push me a little bit further. And we're going to edge towards, once we complete this, the 1-month upload challenge. That is going to be one hell of a month. If you're looking forward to it, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Now I just decided I want to go ahead and place these logs in here. So what these are basically just one vertical pillar right there at the joint of the wall. So it should look quite nice actually. It just gets rid of that sharp edge on the logs and I guess just rounds everything off. I really think that's going to look quite nice actually. So the full release for the forest is less than a week away. I'm getting really excited for it now. Kind of curious as to what they're going to add. I know they've mentioned like VR and stuff like that, but I'm more interested about the smaller details. Because I personally don't have a VR kit. I feel like a new game mode would probably be most suitable for the release. But then again, they've already got so many. They've got like peaceful, creative, hard. They could do with a massive graphics overhaul if I'm honest with you. Wait, did I not? Ah, there we are. I was going to say, I thought I built a bench here. So I was reading through quite a few comments from the last video, the one where I went down into the sinkhole. You guys really seem to enjoy that one, which is always great to see. It's crazy to think that if I was doing that last season, I would have probably taken out every single one of those enemies through that journey. This season, though, I'm running away. But then again, this is hard survival, and, you know, if I do die, that's it. That's the end of the season, so there's a little bit more at stake here. Now, I've also completely forgot to talk about this in the beginning, but I've gone ahead and chosen a name for the zipline system. It was a very witty name. I thought it was really cool. I want to thank everyone for commenting their own name for the zipline system. There were a lot of cool ones, a lot of crazy ones, but the one that I've gone for is by Ross Dersham. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. And the name is The Broadway. I think it's just so smart. I like it. I really do. So thank you again, Ross, for suggesting that. Definitely The Broadway. It just, it rings so well. That's so good. So whenever we go ahead and take this thing across to the main island, or to the island over here, we're going to be using the Broadway. Damn, that's so good. So I've gone ahead and done all the walls except one log. So now what we have to do is go around and finish them off. It looks kind of cool with a support beam like that. That's took an entire day to transport them from the log carrier to the house here. So it shouldn't take too much longer. That's for tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead, get some sleep, and finish up in the morning. So I think these are the last 2 logs here. We spent a good... I actually slept at the wrong time. I woke up in the middle of the night. So we're going to go ahead and finish off the last 2 walls, which I believe are through here. Yep. There we are. Done. Actually, I think we've got a few pillars left. We've got 2 in here and 2 out here. So there we have it. The first floor of the island base is done. Completely done. So right here, you can see these supports here look pretty decent. I've placed those really well, actually. That's kind of what I had in mind. But over here, it couldn't have gone worse. It's on the wrong side of the building. But no, I really like the design, actually. I feel like that would look a lot better as default. But now what we have to do is go ahead and place the floor. Now, this is going to be very fiddly because of the way it is. Now, let's give it a quick go. Now, what I could do is autofill the entire thing, and then use the hole cutter. But I don't want to do that, because that is a waste of logs. Okay? That is the first piece of the second floor done. I'm going to have to do it in 2 halves, I think. That should do it. Oh, this is a little bit weird here. I need an extra plank. I'm really tempted to just go ahead and place it... Where is it? Right there. And then use the hole cutter. It would be a waste of logs. I know. It would be a waste of about 20. But it might just look a whole lot cleaner. And that is that's 108 logs. Oh my. Wow. So looking at the size of this thing, I really don't think we're going to have enough, because you can only use the hole cutter so many times in a building, a structure, like a floor or a foundation. So I'm going to have to place it manually, looking at the size of this thing and the precision. The hole cutter just isn't that reliable, so we're going to have to place it manually. But I don't have enough time to do that in today's episode. We're going to head over to the cave base, check on the rabbits. I've got some stuff to show you over there. So let's go ahead and use the Broadway. God, I love that name. And let's head over to the cave base. Are you kidding? This area is absolutely littered with mutants lately. Let's see if we can sneak around. Jeez. That scared me for the first time in absolutely ages. So in the cave base, I've been thinking about what we can do next. And I've been laying a few blueprints down. You may have noticed that we need a load of logs. And that's this. So over here is this completely unused cave. And I really kind of want to use it. I'm going to go ahead and turn modern on for you so you might be able to see a little bit better. I've just laid this foundation down just, you know, as a placeholder, I guess. I wonder if we could be able to get through here. This is quite a tight area. We'd have to sneak through. Not sure what we'd even use this place for. It could just be storage, could be anything. You know, we'd fill the rest of it up with another foundation. But, you know, it's such a huge cave that we're not using. So that might be a project for the future, if we want to expand the cave base further or not. I don't know. Let me know what you think to that in the comments below. Also, I'm going to be adding something up here. We're going to put a platform down, and then a foundation, so we'll have something to stand on right here. And then we're going to store arrows up here, I believe. It's such a strange spot. I want to build here. So as for the rabbits, no progress has been made. We've just been harvesting them every now and again. Harvesting them, wow. We've just been breeding them and splitting them up. And we seem to have a decent amount now. So what we're going to do is leave the cave base for now. I just wanted to show you the changes and get your thoughts and opinions on expanding the cave base through there. I also want to go ahead and go down here at some point and clear this out. This is a very dark and scary room. There are a lot of enemies in there. So I'm going to have to go ahead and clear that out at some point. It's very open and vulnerable at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and get the Rebreather. I'm really surprised we don't have it. It's actually kind of embarrassing. We should have that by now. And that is back over near the island base. So I've been walking around with this modern color grading option on for a while, and I think I'm going to keep it on for the rest of the episode. It helps the caves be a little bit brighter, and everything's a little bit more colorful. I'm not sure if I like it for the long run, but we're going to roll with it for now. So let's go ahead and get this Rebreather. So this is the cloth cave that we were using the last episode. We've got a few cannibals through here. I doubt we're going to be able to lure them out, so let's go ahead and just destroy this barricade real quick. In case that wasn't loud enough. Now, I hate going through this. This is so freaky. Okay, we're going to run for it. I know exactly where we need to go. Oh, hello. Oh, they went quiet. Oh, that was freaky. Get me down, get me down, get me down! Damn. Hell no. Hell no. So it should just be just on the left here. I think I said should be twice then. There we are. Boom. That took too long, along with everything else. We don't even have the rusty axe, which I think they renamed it actually. So let's go ahead and get that too. That should be through here. Now, at some point, I've noticed some strange objects in the ocean near our base. I want to go ahead and do some deep sea diving. I think I'm probably going to do that next episode. I want to check it out. I think there's a few babies up there. Yeah, there is. Let's not mess around there. I want to do some deep sea diving. Now, I think our normal breath actually lasts around about the same time as the rebreather per canister because of our athleticism level. So we might not even need this for the deep sea diving. Oh my god, the sounds. You know what's really funny? The light on the rebreather is actually really good. Like, look at this. So, if only we could keep that on, it would be like a free light. I've also never understood these bodies here. Let me go ahead and put a few stones on here. So through here, there should be a drawing of the artifact. Well, there was a drawing of the artifact. That's really peculiar. I could have swore there was a black etched drawing there. I don't understand how these people died. I don't think there's any clarification on it either. So, if anyone knows, let me know. That'd be really cool. So over here there should be the rusty axe, unless they renamed it. Right here, rusty axe. Bingo. Oh, we got some fuel. Although we are full already. We've not even used the chainsaw once this episode. We might have to at some point. So there we go. We've gone ahead and got everything from this cave run. I'm really freaked out about that. There should have been a drawing there. It's kind of disappointing as well. It was nice to have that. Are we still inspecting the Bible? No way. So here we are, back at the island base. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And I believe we're still inspecting the Bible. That is hilarious. We've been carrying that all this way. But unfortunately, guys, I've run out of time for today's video. I want to thank everyone for suggesting their names for the Broadway. I'm going to go with that. It's going to take a little while to stick, because I'm just calling it the zipline, but the Broadway is what we're going with. So thank you again, Ross, for suggesting that name, and everyone else for suggesting theirs. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next video.